Good morning and happy 4th of July, Asteroid Fight Club. I would like to say thank you to everybody out there. I hit my monthly fundraiser goal. You guys are absolutely incredible, and I appreciate you. So I'm going to do what I can to keep bringing you guys the best and most interesting information out there. Right now, we're talking about Comet F3 Neowise. These photographs taken by Michael Jägermeister of Comet Photos. And we're just now getting decent shots of it as it is separating from the sun, and it will continue to get closer to Earth for 3 more weeks. So this thing definitely has a chance to be the most interesting comet we've seen in my lifetime. And I will do everything I can to bring you guys all the information about it. Right now it's at about a -1 magnitude. So soon, if you can look at in the right spot where it is, it will be visible to the naked eye. And that is exciting. One of my favorite things about my job as Planetary Defense Commander is you guys give me the freedom to make videos about whatever I want to. And this is the GFS run from 00Z last night. And it's a super interesting run. And we're definitely keeping an eye on the 14th and 15th of July, because some very interesting stuff is happening. The models every other run are showing some wacky stuff, man. Like here, it shows a low smacking up into New York, and then it has a second low come hit the Carolinas. Now, that would be as less than a tropical storm, but the fact that it shows 2 cyclonic developments going to hit the coast is pretty interesting. Although the one by New York kind of peters out before, and then you get the whole rotation around Florida and the Carolinas. Okay, that would be a storm, but the rotation with all the moisture is super fascinating. And then there's a storm that peters out, but there's like 2 of them that go bang, bang. And yeah, it's 10 days out, but models keep doing windshield wipering, showing some pretty wacky stuff, my friends, pretty wacky stuff. And so I just wanted to continue to point out the model trends that are showing us crazy stuff around the 14th or 15th. And so, you know, the models do get a bit sketchy anywhere around eclipses. And today is the day we are having the 3rd and final lunar eclipse of the summer eclipse season. And we definitely know that the south is going to be getting wet either way. Now we're looking at the latest hot off the presses run, the 06Z of the GFS. And it doesn't have the 2 lows smacking into New York and the Carolinas, but it does have the low that develops around Florida and then backslides into Louisiana around the 14th, 15th. Here it comes, and then it backslides, moves along the coast, and then it backslides into Texas. Do you see that? And so multiple models every other run are pretty much showing some type of a low system that will move into Florida and then go west, which is weird, really weird. But we're getting a lot of signals that the weather around the 14th and 15th are going to be really wild and wacky, so we will have to continue to pay attention, because that low that we're now tracking off of Florida, that should be a fish storm, that just came out of nowhere. I'm talking about Invest 97, which is showing some decent bursts of convection. And it now has a 60% chance of development. And so the models didn't pick that up. It's probably not going to be that big of a deal. It's probably going to just be a fish storm that swims out into the Atlantic. But it is interesting to note a very wet train pattern of cyclonic activity. Jackson Dill, who's always one cool pickle, is saying, hey, 60% chance, Invest 97L forms into a tropical cyclone later today or tomorrow as it tracks towards Bermuda. The country should expect to deal with heavy storms and gusty winds. And he's talking about Bermuda. I hear there's a triangle there, and it's mysterious. But the mystery is probably volcanoes. Then you get a severe weather threat across Manitoba and northwest Ontario late tomorrow, and that would be known as poutine territory. And now I have no obsession to one day try poutine, because it has cheese curds in it. But be on the lookout for weird weather, because it's severe weather season. But yeah, Invest 97 has a shot to be Eduardo, and all of Weather Twitter is monitoring it for us. So, but it definitely seems like it would head east, so it should not be a threat to the USA unless something super, super, super weird happens, which is always kind of possible because it's 2020. We have the lunar eclipse tonight, which will occur over North America and Central and South America. But hey, even if the weather cooperates, it'll be difficult to see. Okay, great. They had some epic storms in New Jersey last night. Oh, look, not only do the Dakotas and Wyoming and get a chance for severe weather, but now the Three Corners, which would be like Colorado, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Texas. I guess that's Four Corners, but it's not proper Four Corners like right here. I was talking about. Anyway, you guys are in the severe weather zone as well. And then tomorrow, the Dakotas get more of a big bang and a boom. And then it looks like a lot of rain the day after tomorrow, as well as with tomorrow for a lot of places. Have I mentioned that y'all are awesome and I super duper appreciate y'all? Thank you so much. And look at all that red moving up through the Canadas and the north part of the USA. Yeah, and this thing will be getting closer to Earth for 3 more weeks, so, or technically like 20 days. But that is super fascinating. So I might be obsessing a little bit on this comet. That's okay. But you can definitely see kind of a choo-choo train with the Invest 97 and the lows that are forming behind it. And so do we get a tail end low at the end of the chain of lows? Maybe. Definitely maybe. I'm definitely expecting the weird weather to really kick into a whole new notch at least 5 days after the third eclipse, which is nowish or tonight. Matt Hugo showing us at the CMC, highlighting, well, quite a potent upper trough with associated vorticity that will swing down across the UK on Sunday afternoon. This has the potential to bring some quite squally showers, especially when combined with the general windy weather too. So, Europe, you're on notice. Look at those clouds from the top down. A little bit of everything. Better today than yesterday. Not half as nice as tomorrow. I'm trying to sing it. Alan Huffman's got us going boom, chicka boom, ba boom, 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 chicka boom, chicka boom, ba boom. Yeah, this thing could be a depression. But it's just going to be a piece of eye candy because it's probably headed out to sea. Unless you're in Bermuda, I'd keep your eye on it. Oh my God, I could probably eat tamales all day, all afternoon, all night, and then for a fourth meal, and then a fifth meal. Tamales sounds so good right now. That's right. She's got a smile that seems to reminds me of childhood memories. Wait, no, that's more of the November Rain Church. Sorry, I made a mistake. Thunder Moon, that's a new one. Thunder Moon. You can come up with your own meaning, whatever that means for you. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day. And today, I believe Japan is going through one of the worst weather emergencies they've had in a while, as 381 millimeters of rain fell in just 6 hours. I believe it flooded out a lot of places, and it caused quite a few deaths, floods, houses to collapse, but it dropped a whole lot of rain in a very short amount of time. And we've watched the weather do this, is even in America where it dropped like 6 to 10 to 8 inches that nobody was really expecting. That seems like more than 6 to 10 and 8 inches, but I'm just saying it definitely seemed like a really big deal in Japan. So they have their highest red alert in Japan for these storms. And you got Matt Hugo again, talking about not quite the rapid cyclogenesis events of winter, but still with a potent jet stream for the time of year right across the North Atlantic. This low has rapid cyclogenesis characteristics, the dark slot into the back of the low and a pronounced cloud head too. So yeah, Europe's getting some wild wet weather. Nothing they can't handle though, probably, I hope. Yeah, the flood in Japan was super, super really bad. Caused dam problems, dam failure. It seemed like a really bad flood, man. So I hope everybody has a very wonderful day today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Hope we can get our crap in gear for July and the rest of the year. But I want to say thank you again to everybody out there. Thank you for all the love, the support, Y'all are incredible, and I will be doing what I can to keep doing what I do. All right. God bless everyone. Stay cool.